Man, listen, it's free game. TIM was good.
Peace to the Vibe family, it's the God.
Yeah, it's me, Toddy. Take note of what you hear, reflect on what you see. We back again on a good Sunday. What's going on, peoples?
Been missing y'all, man. We been all kind of jacked up, but we black in the building and all
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
Man, you feel me?
Our apologies.
Yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? It's nature.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, don't charge it to our mind, not our hearts, man. We've been trying to get to y'all.
No doubt.
Yeah.
We had a lot of conversation, though, off the air, brother.
Yeah.
Like, a lot of conversation we had out there. We were talking about faking it till you making it.
Faking it till you make it.
We was talking about pride.
Pride,
We were talking about principles,
principality.
values.
Yeah.
And what's the other one you said?
Values, integrity.
Integrity, yeah,
Yeah.
it's a big one.
Yeah, integrity.
We was talking about that, man.
We were
Why
talking-
so we was talking about faking it till you make it. What's the reason behind, in your eyes, what's the reason behind people faking it till they make it, man? What does that actually mean to you when we say fake it till you make it?
I feel like it's a misconception. You feel me? I feel like people actually think it means, like live above your pay grade until you make it to that pay grade. You feel me? Like live above your means.
So is that like keeping up the old school term, keeping up with the Joneses?
Keeping up with the Williams.
The Williams,
Yeah.
okay.
So when people what fake it till you make it mean is look a certain kind of way, you feel me, until you walk into that life. You
But
feel
that
me?
ain't really you though.
Yeah, but don't ever overextend yourself trying to prove to the people you there when you really not there. You know what I mean? Such as like you didn't go buy the Cadillac before you bought the house.
No way.
You feel me? You stayed right around your arcade, but you had the house.
Mm-hmm.
So you bought the car first, then you got the house. Right? I mean, you bought the house first, then you got the car that you wanted. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
you gotta do
Yeah.
things in order.
You got to prioritize.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? Some people, and I say this all the time, they like the shiny stuff first, but they don't want to put no work in. It's like when at these jobs, when people come in, they think they supposed to come in making the same money you making. You feel me? It's like a
You was talking about that earlier, giving out you was talking out there, you talking about how people get titles without earning them.
That's right.
How you do that? How you come in out the street?
And get the same title I got.
You ain't proving nothing.
You got to make it here. You feel me?
You got the show.
You got to make it. You got to climb the ladder.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So in your mind, you can say I'm there, but in the reality, you got to still climb the ladder though. It's all right to dream big. You feel me? But when you start stepping outside of that dream and start acting like you there already, and see now the people looking at you like, what do you got going on?
You said something though. You said they don't want to work, but the work is what gonna prepare you to where you trying to go. You have to put the work in. The work don't stop.
Man, these jobs around here got help wanted signs everywhere. But you got people around here talking about they can't find no job.
Man, people don't want to work. Man, since COVID hit,
That's what I'm telling you.
that scamming and man,
stimulus packages.
unemployment checks and these
Yeah.
PPP got these people spoiled. Got these people, man.
Yeah, and they waiting on another one.
I go through it every day.
That's why they waiting on Mr. 45 to come back. They think he was the one.
Yeah, that's a whole nother conversation.
Yeah, so That's what I mean when I say cats don't want to work. You don't wanna. It's just like when we be in the gym. And this new dude, he come to the gym now. Brand new cat, ain't never been here, but he been training himself, so he say.
Mm.
So when he got here, I said, well, let me see what you got. And he came in here, feet terrible, punches dropping straight down.
Got no fundamental.
Hands out at the same time. So I said, if both of your hands are out at the same time, how you gonna protect yourself? If both of your hands are out. Only thing, what you gonna do? He said, oh, I ain't know about that. I said, yeah, these are things that you have to teach yourself. If you're gonna teach yourself how to box. See, y'all be looking at YouTube videos.
Mm.
You feel me? And y'all don't see the small little things that people be doing that make them look like they look. It's the little small little nuances that be popping off that the people see that make them, you feel me? That's how they became great.
The work.
You got to put the foundation down. So you can't build no house on no quicksand.
Collapse.
You can if you want to. You feel me? I can't tell you what you can't do.
Tell me how that go.
Yeah. But you don't want to build no house on no quicksand. You don't want to build no house on no mud. You got to have a foundation, right? A solid foundation so that the house will stand.
Mm.
But nobody don't want to put no work in. You know what I mean? So everybody's saying how sorry, cause that the game was close with the USA. These people been playing basketball for years, just like us. Y'all act like these some scrubs or something.
They been working, man.
These cats in the NBA too. You feel me? But when it came down to the crunch, y'all ain't got enough.
Mm.
You feel me? When it came down to the come down, it proved that y'all good. Y'all ain't got enough. But it also proved that they catching up.
Definitely.
Yeah, they catch. Why? Because they putting in that work. Who would have thought? What you got? Evan Fournier.
Joker.
No, just France. Wemby.
Wemby and Gobert. Yeah.
And Bogey.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they got 4 players that's in the NBA.
I think I can't pronounce his name.
Call it.
But that dude with the fro, he gonna be on the NBA team.
Yeah, he deserves it.
He gonna be on. Somebody
gotta give him a shot.
Somebody gonna pick him up.
But you see that these teams across the country and start building these foundations.
And then they play together. Like see our team.
Don't
We
play
gotta
together.
understand that team put together for 4-5 weeks. They gonna train, but these players
Play together all the time.
they been playing together.
Yeah.
So it's different when you been playing somebody. You know where they hit their shot at. You know their strengths. You know their weaknesses. You know how they get off.
You have to think our team is made up of none but rivals.
Yeah,
They have to learn how to play together.
they gotta play against each
Yeah,
other.
yeah. They rivals. Like, hey, Bron, you got to play Tatum tonight. You feel me?
KD,
you gotta
LeBron,
play Ant-Man.
Steph, playing Booker,
Yeah.
Ant-Man.
Yeah. These boys is rivals in a regular setting. Then they have to come together and build a chemistry
In a short period of
in
time.
3-4 weeks and beat people who been playing together for years.
By 4.
That's just like your man, Sudan. Take my hat off to them guys, man. Them boy were hooking, man.
You talking about
They just ain't have enough.
Luol Deng building that
Luol
program.
Deng
And he
and
building that
Boy
program.
Ivy.
Yeah, they gonna be good
They
though.
gonna be tough. They very athletic. They just ain't have enough right now.
See, with somebody like him, you talking about foundation, he gonna set a good foundation for them.
Yeah, and they gonna grow.
So just think, 4 more years, they have next one in 4 more years. them boys probably be back, man, because they play hard.
They play hard, and they gonna add some pieces.
They play hard.
Yeah, they gonna put somebody in the lab. They got to get them some more shooters. They got rebounders. They got ball handlers. They got to get some more shooters on that team, man.
Yeah, so one of the other things we're talking about pride. When you got a team like that full of superstars and all-stars,
Got to swallow.
you got to put your pride to the side.
Cause everybody superstars on this team.
Yeah, so some people didn't play.
Yeah, like Tatum,
Halliburton, they didn't get their minutes, and B didn't play one game.
Yeah.
So that's when you got to swallow your pride, because everybody like on the team, like almost on the same level, you was either above or like probably a step below. So
all these guys superstars.
everybody can't.
Except Derek White.
Everybody can't play.
Yeah, Derek White, the only one on that team that you wouldn't call a superstar, and Holiday.
Mm-hmm.
Drew Holiday. Drew Holiday is a star though.
A solid player.
Yeah. But everybody else besides those two guys is like superstar.
Like the man on their team.
All-star.
Like the man on their team.
Yeah, like the man.
You the man on your team.
Yeah. So how could you then you have to come in 3 weeks and jail. And like KD said, he said, man, we really don't call a lot of plays. He said, we just really play off of each other.
Baller.
Yeah. He said, we don't call a lot of plays, man. We just really play off each other every night.
Why is that so hard? Like, when I think of pride, I think of ego too.
Yeah.
Why is it so hard for us as people, not me and you, but to put our pride to the side, like, in everyday life? Like, sometimes
I struggle with it too.
But sometimes your pride will stop you from learning.
Yeah,
Unless somebody come to you and give you some free game, I would be saying. But your pride, you don't want to listen.
Right.
Because of whoever the person is or what they saying, you just want to disagree because you got so much pride. You don't want nobody telling you what to do or giving you advice.
The song said pride is the devil. Ain't that's what the song said?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Because that pride will mess you up just like anything else.
But if pride gets you in trouble.
Yeah, it's going to get you in a lot of trouble. If you ain't able to manage your way through those prideful situations, a lot of trouble gonna manifest. Yeah. It's a lot of stuff that we might have shouldn't have did, but because of our pride, we went ahead and did it.
Mm-hmm.
Got you in trouble too. Just cause you said, I ain't gonna let Toddy outdo me, I'm gonna go too.
So we don't want to swallow our pride.
Yeah.
They say swallow your pride.
Man, let that go, man. So pride go before destruction.
See, pride had you trying to fake it till you make it. Like
Every
you
time.
saying you saying trying to outdo somebody.
Mm-hmm.
Your pride, you might not be in a position to have or to do something, but you gonna do it anyway because it's your pride. You trying to fake it till you make it. You trying to keep up this image for these individuals. You trying to get, like you said, science. You trying to get these people something to look at, but deep down it ain't there.
It ain't there. It's just it's a cover up. It's just like having gold plated jewelry. You feel me? It's gold right now, but in a little while, yeah, you gonna really see what it is.
So we don't make the best decision. We make decisions to impress.
That's what our decision is based off of.
You make decisions to impress, and what that do is you can find yourself in a deeper hole.
Yeah. You're giving your power away. You feel me? Once you succumb to low self-esteem, that means you're gonna do everything you can to prove to the people that you're trying to impress that you who they think you are or who you trying to be, right?
And what get us in trouble fake it till you make it. You put these certain things in the atmosphere,
Yeah.
lying, so you have people believing you.
You got to keep lying.
You gotta keep lying and keep upholding this particular image,
Mm-hmm.
and then you go through this rough patch and you might fall. But you don't want to see you don't want these people to see you falling because you already done told them this what it is. So you don't fake it for so long.
Right.
So now, once you expose yourself, man, and that dude T.I.M. was lying the whole time,
That
man.
nigga was flawed. He ain't nobody who you said he was.
That's where the pride come in at. You don't want that to happen
Yeah.
because you can't live that down.
Yeah, see, I got pride when I said, yeah, ain't no, you can't get nobody around here to tell you they beat me up. You feel me? And that was the truth. Yeah, get somebody to tell you, tell them to holler at me. They said they had beat me up. Yeah, tell them to holler at me. You feel me? Cause I feel like if that mean we had enough done father son 2 times. You feel me? If you beat me 1 time, you probably
You gotta run that back.
Guaranteed. Or it's gonna be, you feel me, the gunplay or whatever. Right? So, especially back then. Right? So, my pride ain't gonna, even to this day, gonna allow nobody to say nothing about me ain't true. Nothing. I be wanting to see what you're talking about. You feel me? So I still got situations where I be having trouble with pride. Pride can still get me in trouble at 100 years old.
Yo, we all have
Yeah.
pride. I think some pride is foolish though.
Most of it is. That's foolish.
You like when you doing something when your pride make you do something to put you in a worse predicament or worse situation, you gotta reevaluate.
Yeah.
Now, if I was your circumstances, you probably know in your heart, deep down, that nobody ain't. You know what I'm saying?
It's a fact.
So that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So that ain't foolish pride. That's just standing on what it is.
Yeah.
But you got other people that they got so much pride, they willing to almost kill themselves or put themselves in the worst predicament ever.
Why I say it's foolish pride with me is because I still be thinking about it.
Oh.
Yeah. Like it's still like after all this time, like I still be saying, so you saying that? You feel me? Like what? You feel me?
You want to check my temperature.
Yeah, it still affect my mental. All these years later. You know what I mean? So yeah, that's why I say my pride is
Yeah,
foolish.
talk is cheap though.
Yeah. I be want to see.
Even though they said it, talk is cheap.
Talk is cheap. Let
But
me see what you're talking about. I mean, they had done it 2 times. Let's make it a 3rd.
So what about integrity, like people with bad integrity? Because you always say
Integrity now has been compromised. They're gonna have a scary word again. Integrity, as we knew it, compared to integrity as we know it today, different. It's just like how we be comparing when we had the conversation one time about how loyalty look now compared to
now
it's
that word.
Cause now we will give up our integrity for money. We'll do anything you ask us for the money.
Sell your soul.
We'll devalue a whole human being for money. So where's the integrity in that?
Ain't none.
Like you couldn't have thought about the consequences after you do what you do.
You just see the dollar sign.
You just saw the dollar sign.
You just saw the dollar sign, so you ain't even, like you said, you ain't evaluate the outcome of the circumstances that could have came behind it, but because you You locked in on the dollar sign.
That's how you know that their integrity done been compromised. It ain't none there.
So those them people you don't want to be around, man.
That's well,
But you,
if you think about it and you sit down and think about all the people around you in your immediate circumference and say, how many of these cats around me value the dollar more than they value another human being? Just think about it. Just people that's around you. If you sit down and think about that, you'll be like, dang, I can't mess with this cat. I can't mess with this cat.
can't be around nobody.
I can't be around none of y'all cats, man. Cause y'all don't see me. I'm still living on old principles. Like my boy Med would say, I'm still living off of old morals and values. I'm still living off, I value that human being. And the fact that he might got children at home. You feel me? That he got to go home to tonight. So if I can get that man a pass, if he stepped on my my Adidas, hey man, don't worry about
Is
that.
it worth it?
Yeah, don't worry about that, my boy. It's all good.
A lot of issues don't even be worth it. It's petty.
The integrity done went down the drain. You know.
That's that pride again.
Yeah, that's pride.
You
and the loss and the compromising of your integrity. You don't have any no more. You done gave it up. You tapped out. You went broke. When it come down to what the things that you value. Cause see, just like my man Loaded Luck said, would you kill the world to save yourself? You feel me? But a lot of these cats will kill the whole world just to save themselves. But you gonna die. You can't live here by yourself.
Exactly.
Yeah. So you just killed yourself. LL Cool J said, if your plane crashed in the water and everyone died, would you go ahead and drown too? Or would you try to survive? Everybody else on the plane died. So, but you lived through the impact.
You gotta try to survive.
Yeah, would you though? Or would you die too? Would you just give on up?
Can't do that.
Integrity. Who are you? A lot of these cats will die too. Your wife was on the, baby might have been on the, you don't want to live. You couldn't save them. I ain't coming out that water, man. So you gonna sit in here and drown. No, I'm gonna just be traumatized.
You already traumatized.
Yeah, I'm just gonna have to live with it. I'm gonna do everything I can when the air mask come down, you know, unhook her, you feel me? But just like when I was in South Carolina last weekend, my 97-year-old aunt, 97, I said, hey, Aunt Betty. I said, you remember me? She said, yeah. What your name is? I said, my name Tim. She said, yeah, you John, son. I said, yes, ma'am. She said, we got to take a picture. Come give me a kiss. Kissed on cheek. So she said, you come back now so we can take my picture. So when we went and took the picture, she grabbed my hand and she said, baby, when God get ready for you, he gonna come get you. She said, but until then, you just keep fighting.
Most definitely.
So I'm looking at her like, I'm looking at my brother. I'm looking back at her. Like, what's what she talking about? You feel me? She don't know nothing about what's going on with me. You feel me? I would never tell her that. You feel me? So I said, what you had said, Aunt Betty? She said, I said, when the Lord get ready for you, he gonna come get you. He said, she said, but until then, you just keep fighting. I said, that's crazy. She don't know what's going on with me. She don't have a clue, bro.
That was some free game.
You feel me? So, no matter what you do, if it's your time,
Exactly.
you out of here. Ain't nothing you can do to change. When your number get pulled, your card get pulled, you can kiss the baby.
That's it.
Yeah. Time out. Right?
You had your time.
Yeah. So when they had a funeral, that ain't for you, cause you don't even know nothing about no funeral. Dead people don't know about funerals.
They already gone.
They don't even know they dead. Yeah.
They sleep.
Yeah. So when your time come, if you was on that plane, the LL was talking about, and it crashed and it wasn't your time, and you live, you gotta keep
You
living.
gotta live.
Yeah, you gotta keep living, man. But nowadays, they gonna crash out.
Most definitely.
So where do that integrity lie at then, Toddy?
You crashing out with stuff we ain't even crash out about. We talking about a plane crash. We crashing out for unnecessary reasons.
Yeah. You crashing out in a situation you had no control over. But it's a situation that you can control,
You want
and you still crashing out. That don't make no sense. That's like pissing in the wind. The stuff that we can change, we got to change it.
So we ain't got know what you saying is we don't have values. We don't value each other. We don't value life. We don't value principles, teachings. We don't value the people that came before us.
Now that's big, cause now that's real big.
We don't value the people that came before us.
We ain't standing on the shoulders of our ancestors no more.
So the foundation that they said, you talking about foundation earlier. So the foundation, your mom said, your grandma said, whoever came.
Your forefathers.
The foundation they said, you stand on it.
Yeah, you supposed to.
So it was a gap in between where it broke. Somebody didn't keep standing on the shoulders.
Yeah.
Somebody jumped down.
Somebody said, I got my own truth.
Yeah, they jumped down and stood on the ground instead of standing on the shoulder. They messed up.
Somebody told somebody that you got your own truth. So however you see fit, that's what it is. Not nothing about what your grandma said, not nothing about what your mama said, not nothing about what your daddy said. Nobody, it's your own truth.
So that means whoever feel like that is learning absolutely nothing. Because the people
hustling.
that come before you, their job
They
is
laid the foundation.
they gonna guide and teach you.
Yeah.
Like you always say, I'm twice your age. I've been living twice as long as you. I don't seen more, been through more, learned more.
Yeah.
So when you get it in your mind, you know more than me,
I can't do nothing with
been through more than me. Can tell me what's gonna happen in this situation when I don't been through it.
you. Yeah. I can't do nothing with you.
You can't learn.
Yeah. I can't do nothing with you. That's just like, and nowadays, they got a thing, it's called New Age religion. Right? They don't mess with Old Testament. I said, how you don't mess with the foundation?
You don't start your own religion. That's what you did.
Yeah. How you don't rock with the foundation? See? So now, what you see, if you look on social media, YouTube and all that, now, preachers are more like motivational speakers. They don't really be talking about anything. Prosperity gospel. That's it.
They didn't.
Your breakthrough is right round the corner, every day the same mess. Right? But they ain't going deep into the matter and showing these people spiritually why you spiritually not connected. They ain't showing you that. See, the old school churches,
Cause it's about that check.
come on,
If I
man.
could go ahead and put on a show,
So what's the value?
all I gotta do is entertain. The value in the dollar.
The value.
The value ain't the people.
Nah.
You ain't see back
I
then.
just got to fill the building up with people.
You trying to touch the people.
Yeah.
Back then they touching the people, like getting them.
Involved.
The message was for the people.
Yeah.
Now I'm finna go ahead and put on the show, man.
Yeah. We gonna sing.
I'm finna put this suit
We
on.
gonna
I'm
dance.
finna dress up and get a nice building.
Yeah. I'm gonna talk about stuff that's common. I'm gonna talk about stuff like
Relatable,
that you can relate to,
and I got you.
and that's it. We gone. Oh, I was feeling that way too this morning. Like he's speaking directly to me.
The obvious though.
Yeah, man, everybody was feeling that way this morning. You feel me? So now it's like you said, it's relatable. It's a common thing. So now we placating to the people's emotions,
Mm.
and we sucking them dry. So now we saying, mine is better than yours. You feel me?
That's deep.
Yeah.
We placate to the people's emotions. Once you get them emotions involved,
It's over with.
It's over.
You can kiss the baby, man. Once you get them emotionally attached to the message that you bring,
so they ain't no integrity there.
you compromise. You've been compromised. Your integrity been compromised. Your values done been compromised. All you seeing is a person that's in front of you that you delight in.
And it's the world we live in with this. And I hate to say it, we already talk about it with this social media. You see one person do it
Everybody
and get profit off it.
That's the new thing.
You jumping on it.
Yeah.
Your heart ain't in it, but you jumping on it. Cause you see dollar sign.
I had somebody hit me up and say, "Hey man, I got this pastor said he want to talk to you." I said, "Yeah, what are you talking to me about?" He said he just he heard y'all show one time and he wanted to ask some questions about what you were saying and all that. I said, "Yeah, I don't debate. I only debate my equals. Everybody else I teach." I say, if he want to be taught, tell him to call me. But we ain't gonna do no debating. If we gonna debate, we got to debate in front of the people. Let me embarrass you in front of your congregation.
Mm.
Yeah, we ain't gonna talk behind the closed doors. Man. You ain't gonna waste my breath. I'm already short on that.
Mm.
You feel me? So if we gonna talk, let's talk in front of people. Cause see y'all, see I'm a full gospel type of guy. I do the full gospel. So if you ain't rocking with the full gospel, you ain't gonna be able to do nothing with me with that half a book.
Mm.
With what it is in the New Testament, about 4 or 5 books. Man, get the hell out of here, man. Drag you. So we have been conditioned. We've been
Program.
programmed, and we don't value absolutely nothing that's of value. Everything we value is materialistic. Everything we value is material. You feel me?
And that's why we fake it till we make it.
So these cell phone people made these things on the phone so you don't break it. But these children won't put that on their phone. Right? So they'll keep breaking their phone and think you're supposed to get it fixed. You feel me? So what you value? These people made a whole screen protector that'll protect your phone. But you don't want that on your phone. It got bubbles in it. It keep bubbling up. It doing this. I don't want that on my phone. It's okay. Don't put it on there. But when it break, just keep rocking. Yeah, just rock out. You feel me?
I just told you.
I just told
You
you.
put the protector on her.
Come on, man. Come on. I'm not gonna play your game. It's my world, man. I've been here longer than you. You're not gonna string me along like I'm the new person. You feel me? So when it came a time where in the social world, they were saying that children should have voices.
They got voices.
Yeah. So I said children should have voices when it come to children's stuff. Right? But you ain't got no voice when it come to grown folks.
That's why it's called you're a child.
That's right. I mean, you're a child.
You're a child.
Yeah.
It's a child and an adult. It's different.
It's a different.
It ain't made that way. It ain't said that way for no reason. It's a reason.
It's an order of operations.
There's a reason on the adult you're a child.
Yeah. I already did my time.
You have to listen to the adult.
Yeah. I was you once upon a time.
It's a reason you're a child. Right now, it's time for you to be a child.
Yeah.
Lord's willing, one day you will become an adult.
And you
But
gonna
right
wish
now,
you was a child.
but right now, you the child.
Yeah. I go every day saying,
And that's our problem, man. People who believe that, well, the child should have a voice and we shouldn't do the child, raise the child like
Like you was
we was
raised.
raised because we didn't have a voice. And
you got a voice?
you see what that, the ones that they living by that, look where their kids at.
Yeah.
And look where you at.
Yeah.
And look how tough it is for you to raise.
Yeah. You fighting and you going to prison to
Yeah.
visit your
There
children.
you go, you gave them a voice.
Yeah.
They spoke loud and clear.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Cause they had their voice.
They want time for that yet.
Yeah. You ain't order they steps. You let them go free.
Mm.
Yeah, so you let them walk into their own destination or demise.
Instead of guiding them.
You weren't there. You couldn't. They had their own voice. See. So remember, the word is my truth. So now, when you are chastising, or you may be upraising your child, now they saying, "No, Dad, see, this my truth right here, though." I'm saying like your truth. Yeah, it's only one truth, my nigga.
The truth.
Yeah,
It's the truth.
That's it. It ain't no my truth, your truth. It's only one truth now. At the end of the day, it's only one truth. And that's the light. So our children now,
They got voices.
they got their own truths.
And they got voices.
So you got parents saying, I can't do nothing with them.
You gave them a voice.
All the time when they were little, and you were letting them dance like they were grown, and act a fool while everybody else was laughing and thought that was cute. That's what you had created.
That's your foundation. That's the foundation they were built on.
Yeah, that's what you created with that. What else you thought was gonna happen?
What did you expect?
Yeah. So I ain't used to play like that.
You can't.
No, I don't. Mine ain't finna entertain y'all. Mine ain't no court justice. You feel me? Mine ain't like Flavor Flav. You feel me? Mine ain't the hype man.
Mm.
No, hell no. Y'all do that with somebody else too. You ain't gonna do that with mine. You feel me? So, and like Destiny, oh yeah, like she was That little joker, that was different, man.
You're different.
Man, that little joker, that was different.
She had that same her.
Man, listen. We was at a wedding one time in Norfolk, Virginia. And I turned around to talk to one of my wife, found my wife and Deja. They was in the wedding. So they were gone. So I turned around to speak to somebody about something. Turned back around, Destiny gone.
Where she went?
Where she at? Deja had walked by. She done went out there with Deja.
She went with her sister.
Come on, man.
I don't go with my sister.
She gone.
She wanna be in the wedding.
She in the wedding. She done put herself in the wedding.
She in the wedding.
Yeah. So get what the people say, no, tell her leave her alone, she okay. I said, no, hell no. Come on here. I'm finna beat you. Yeah, I'm finna get that though. Yeah. So she passed out screaming and hollering, I wanna go with this. I took her butt out that door.
You know, showed out of here.
Come on, man, you embarrassed me. I'm embarrassed, man. I'm looking for my child.
Destiny.
She gone.
You probably gonna see this. That how old she was then?
She was baby, man. She was probably
I
about
see a baby.
5 or 6, man. She was a baby, man. She was probably about 4 or 5. Like she was a little girl. Then that ain't it. So we get to the reception. So again, like I got her, she's standing right here. So you know, I ain't trying to make her sit down, cause she
had to.
Yeah, she want to put on the show wherever she.
Well, she got that on.
Yeah, so I'm sitting. She right here in front of me, sitting right here, but I'm talking to somebody else, and I had let her go. I want to hold her. Man, next thing I know, the people in the reception screaming, "Go ahead, girl, go ahead!" She out there on the dance floor.
She took over the reception.
Man, she out here modeling and everything. I said, man, come on, man. This a baby. She gone, Fusco.
She gotta let her talent out, man.
Man, listen, man.
She performing early.
And she was a talker. And I used to curve that conversation though, but I let her talk. I ain't never trying to stop her from talking. But I'm gonna curve that conversation.
Certain stuff you can't say.
Yeah, you stay in your place.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, so, but I would never let nobody stop her from talking. Don't stop my baby from talking. Let her express herself, but curve it.
Well, that probably helped her, like.
Yeah, that's how she.
Cause she talk now.
Yeah.
So and she a writer. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So you allow her to
be herself.
Be herself early.
Yeah.
But like you said,
I curved it.
As a line, you gotta.
She know her daddy didn't play though. She know how far to go. They used to say, they said that dang Destiny, she gonna be the one she gonna hurt you, or she gonna be the one that embarrass you. I said, yeah, and that's the day we gonna bury her little tail too. Yeah. So they've been saying that forever. Now, she been the spoiled brat out of all of them. All my children were spoiled. But she the brat spoiled. You feel
me? She told me that.
Yeah, she the brat spoiled.
And you her daddy, so.
Yeah, she the brat spoiled. Like she like.
She don't play.
Zero. But get what though? She do everything what you ask her to do. So what I did. Yeah. You feel me? Like I don't have to ask her twice.
So she obedient.
To the
so if you're obedient, man, you get rewarded for being obedient. Yeah, you're supposed to be obedient, but if you're obedient, then I know I can trust you. I know I can help you out because you listen.
She knew what was important. Like she was on honor roll every year, all throughout her whole school career. She got a B one time, and this was before they was able to have phones in school. But they had phones, right? She was at Valdosta Middle School, and she got a B. And She was in the bathroom crying, calling my phone. So I'm like, what the heck is you doing on that phone in school? She crying. I'm like, what you crying for? She said, Daddy, I got a B. I said, a B? She said, yeah, this ain't right. You got to come out here right now. I said, right now. She said, yeah, you got to talk to this teacher because this ain't right. I said, if I come out there right now and ask that teacher about that B, where am I going to tell her I found out about the B at?
And you ain't supposed to be on the
Yeah,
phone.
you ain't supposed to be on the phone. You ain't been home. So how do I know you got a B? Right? She didn't care about none of that. So I came.
She
And
alright.
she was dead right. The teacher put the wrong grade in. Sure did. I came out there anyway. And she was dead right. And the teacher put the wrong grade in. She changed it.
That happened to me one time.
Yeah. So all my children, man, not just Destiny, they knew what the value. It was them books for her.
They stood on your shoulders.
Yeah.
Off your teaching.
For a long time.
And all them books you had to read, because she was talking about it one time. She was on here. She used to get in trouble. Used to make her read books. Like she writing books.
Especially them in my house, yeah. Raekwon, when he came to my house, same amount of time you play that game, that's how much time you got to read. Yeah. Yeah. So you make sure you monitor your time, cause I am. Yeah. And we reading books.
So
like,
you knew. You wasn't even home. You home all the time?
when all my children were there, I was always home. When everybody there, I'm always home.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Chill.
Yeah.
Okay. So you really spending time, right?
Yeah. When I got all of them, yeah, I'm home with them. Hmm. But when it's just like Destiny and Deezy, they be gone. They be at their grandma's.
Mm.
But when I got Tamara, Raekwon, Destiny, and Deezy, I'm home with them all the time.
So I know Destiny ain't got no kid. Raekwon,
Raekwon got one.
Rachel got kid. Did you got kid?
Deezy ain't got no kid. Just Rachel and Raekwon.
I was gonna ask you, do they use some of the same parenting techniques that you gave them to their children? I know Rachel wasn't in the house.
Right. Rachel do real good with her boys. You know what I'm saying? But she was a teacher too, so she pretty much, you feel me?
Yeah, so she around kids all the time.
Yeah,
so
yeah,
She's
so-
natural.
Yeah. But Raekwon, he
I know you working on Raekwon.
Yeah. That's a
Yeah.
different story, right?
Yeah, I work on Raekwon.
Yeah, man.
But yeah, so that's what I wanted to see. If it's going, did the chain connect? Did you following? You know, most of us we follow like what we learned, but we had our own parenting techniques too.
Yeah.
We add to what our parents taught us.
Right. We added on, but we still, that was the core value. Their system was the core value system.
And I picked my mother up from work, and she went to talking. Tell my son, and she was bragging. I help you, you know. I said, Ma, yeah, you gave me structure.
Yeah.
I said, the techniques you gave me was structure.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I made. Yeah, we went to school every day.
Really?
Sometimes we sick going to school.
Yeah.
But also, when you get home, you gonna get your snack and do your homework.
Yeah. See, we ain't had no snack.
He said, "See, we ain't have no
No,
snack."
we ain't had no snack.
Yeah, you can't go outside and watch no TV until that homework done.
Oh, yeah.
And she checking that homework.
See, the crazy thing about me was, like, my mom ain't never had me do my homework. I love school. You feel me? Like, I love going to school. Especially when I was here, and I became like, I had a little popularity about myself. In Belgrade, I was straight. But in high school, I was, I really enjoyed it more. Cause I had a little reputation, you feel me, and popularity.
Yeah, popularity.
Yeah,
School,
yeah,
that's
so
the thing.
I would
You
put it.
definitely love school. You want
Yeah,
to
I love
popular.
it.
Yeah, you.
But my thing was, if you had people like Rosman Elliott, Zach Davis, like we was all in the same class, and I think it was senior English. That's the last class. All of us was in at the same time. I think me and Rosman was in a couple of classes together prior to that. But when we got to that senior English class, it's me, Applejack, Zach, Rosman, Liz Winston. It was a lot of us in the class, like straight from the hood, east side.
Mm.
Yeah. But we used to compete. Who gonna get the highest grade? And I ain't never used to study. I used to tear their tail up.
Me and Sid did that
Yeah.
a couple times.
That's
on
when
my
we
team.
had Miss our English teacher was probably the prettiest white lady at the school at that time. Her name was Miss Hall. Miss Hall was there when you was there. Miss Hall, she was probably the prettiest lady at that school, white lady at that school at that time. Miss Hall. She was different. But we was sitting in a straight line, all of us. And them girls, they sat over there. Well, I'd be right here in the front, Zach, Sean, all of us in the straight line.
See, so even that, like, who's competing now to see who get the best grade? That's like really pushing each other
Yeah, we were
to
pushing
do
each
good.
other,
So who
yeah.
really pushing each other now
Are they?
to be good? No. We pushing each other to do something crazy.
Jump off the bridge and
crash
crash
out. Like that's what we ain't pushing each other. Me and Sarah do that in world history. Like he sat right next to me. And tell he said, all right, he said, I bet you my grade better than you. I said, nah, bro, you ain't. Like the kid said every time.
Yeah.
Dang. So yeah, we pushing each other for something positive though.
Right.
Ain't no more positive reinforcement. That ain't cool. And you was a popular guy, but you wanted to make your grade.
School was important to me. I knew that if I would have graduated before that little situation came about, man, I was going to Florida State.
Mm.
I was out of here, man. I'm telling you. If I would have graduated, I was walking on there or something.
You gone.
I was gone, man. My mind was made up.
You gone. I seen my auntie yesterday. And she said, "Yeah, I remember Tim.
Mm.
Said he was skinny son." I said, "He ain't skinny no more." I showed that picture. I said, "What about? Yeah, he don't put on weight." I said, "Yeah, auntie, he don't put on some weight.
Skinny to death.
He don't put on some weight." He said, "I remember Tim. Yup."
Mm-hmm. Way back.
Yeah, that was way back. She said, "I remember him on the east side." I was like, "Dang," I said, "So you did to be in the hood, huh?"
Oh, she was out here, man. Middle up, man. What else we got? What else we skill?
We talked about integrity. We talked about values. We talked about pride. We talked about fake it till you make it.
Man, boy, you don't start losing your voice
We
like
talk
that.
about principles. You rubbing off on me. We talk about
don't
pretty
get what
much.
I got.
We talk about pretty much everything. But what we want the people to know is
Yeah.
you got to learn from somebody. And you ain't got to impress nobody. Like you gotta start doing what's best for you. Like you said, you get the house before you got the car at one time. We get the car first. That might be backwards.
Yeah, see, the people at the bank said that. The people at the bank said they were doing a seminar, and I sat in. This was at my bank. And I sat in, and I was listening. They were saying, like, if you go out and pay $100,000, $80,000 on a car, not regular cars, you feel me?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, 100,000,
Mm-hmm.
80,000, 60,000 on a car, and you don't own no house. Ain't no way. When you come and ask for that house loan, you gonna get approved of it, or your APR gonna be so high, you ain't gonna be able to afford it.
I be looking at before we get up. I be looking at all these dudes right here that say They got so much money, they doing this, doing that. Like, y'all don't own nothing.
Like my boy Moot Boy say, these cats be showing stacks of money, but with that credit like.
Ain't got no credit.
You feel me?
You got to have a payment history. You got to have a payment history to have credit.
You can't pay cash for everything.
You got to finance something.
Yeah. Yeah. So you can have all this money up under your bed and your shoebox. And I won't never say don't ever have no money under your bed.
Yeah, you can have cash.
Yeah, keep you some money now. But you need to be having something somewhere that's doing something.
Cause they gonna want them documents.
They need
Man,
some
them folks ask for so much.
Yeah, so
What
when you
your
going,
checking account was, saying what's coming in, what's
What's
coming
going
out.
out, yeah.
They want everything when you go buy the house.
and they tell you, don't you buy nothing else,
Now
right?
you can't make no big purchases.
Yeah. Yeah. Don't purchase nothing until we finish out and close on this deal.
So that's like an experience, like within itself. Like that's like a teachable moment. Like, you know, I learned something. You know, I never bought a house before, so I ain't know what to expect. I know, hey, I got this, can't improve. So I had to go through all those steps. And once you finish the next one, it's another step. You gotta go, then another step, and then you gotta put a deposit, then inspection. So it's you know what I'm saying. So that was an experience within itself.
That's how I was on my first ride. Well, that's what I was like. I wish I would have knew a lot more than what I did.
Yeah, we always like going
Yeah,
through it, like
yeah.
me too, like so. Of course, in general, you don't want to go through nothing blind, but you gotta go through it first. So now when you get your next one, if y'all say y'all were gonna build, now you know.
Yeah, we know
You
how
know what they
to
expect.
talk about.
Yeah, you already know what they expect.
But
what
as
they
for, you know how you want your yard graded.
Mhm.
You know how you want your tanks. You know if you want your well where you want it at, above ground, underground. See, you ain't know none of that though.
Mm-mm.
I'm just saying, hey man, do what's
Yeah. First time around, you know nothing.
yeah.
But like I said, yeah, that was. But that's an experience that people want to look at, and we started talking about that too, like owning something, like investing and
Got to get us some financial literacy.
smart investments and where to go, how much money you need, what's gonna make your business run if you
Got to get that boy Terry Smith on here, Mr. Day Trader. He be knowing about all that.
See, yeah, that stuff there, that's what's going on. But they sit there and look at the market all day.
Yeah. Well, he be done by 10 o'clock. He say he been made his day.
Mm.
So he know how to work it now.
But yeah, no foolish pride. Stop faking it till you make it.
Yes, sir.
We need to get back to valuing each other,
Humans.
valuing the people that came before you. Start living on them old morals and principles that we was taught.
Bring that back.
And like Tim said, there's only one truth. The truth is the truth.
That's it.
You feel what I'm saying? Your truth, that's just like an opinion.
If nothing changes, then nothing changes.
Man, listen, it's free game.
Yo.